Welcome back to Vaj Academy, where we crack open complex academic research and hand you the practical keys to real-world business victory. Today, we're unearthing a foundational text from the Strategy Archives, an article that fundamentally reset the game board. Bruce D. Henderson's provocative 1989 Harvard Business Review masterpiece, The Origin of Strategy: What Business Owes Darwin. The legendary founder of the Boston Consulting Group himself, Henderson throws down a gauntlet: torch the standard economics playbook if you truly want to grasp competition. Forget neat models. Henderson argues with undeniable force that Charles Darwin offers a far sharper, more realistic lens into the often brutal marketplace dynamics than most economists. This isn't just a clever analogy. Henderson insists it's far deeper. The principles of natural selection aren't merely like business competition. They are the fundamental operating system driving success and failure. Henderson plunges us into a core ecological truth: Gause's principle of competitive exclusion. Professor G.F. Gause, the father of mathematical biology, experimented in 1934 with tiny microorganisms, protozoa, in bottles with limited food. Put two different species together. They often managed, finding subtle ways to coexist, carving out distinct micro-niches. But the critical test involved two members of the exact same species: identical needs, methods, resource pursuit. The result? Chillingly predictable, inevitable. One species systematically drove the other into oblivion. Gause's stark takeaway echoes through the decades. No two species can survive indefinitely making their living in the identical way. One will ultimately displace the other. Henderson's lightning bolt insight was recognizing this biological law playing out relentlessly across the business landscape. When two companies offer the exact same thing, chasing the exact same customers, using the exact same playbooks, they're hurtling towards a collision. It devolves into a zero-sum grind, a death spiral of price wars, evaporating margins, and often failure. For identical coffee shops side by side, barring luck or deep pockets, one must pivot or one will perish. How does life endure? How do businesses survive? Henderson points to nature's breathtaking solution: differentiation. Millions of years sculpted astonishing biodiversity because every surviving species developed some unique advantage: a distinct way of life, a specialized niche, better camouflage, a unique diet, climate resilience. Something uniquely equipped it to thrive. This exact same principle governs business survival. Henderson used retailers like Sears, Kmart, Walmart, Radio Shack. Their persistence proved they weren't interchangeable. They function as distinct business species, each commanding a niche. Walmart, low-price titan; Target, value blended with style; specialty stores, deep expertise; department stores, broad assortments. The unavoidable truth: they must be different enough to possess a unique advantage. Their coexistence isn't luck. It proves their core strengths target different value equations. They win differently. How can your business forge this indispensable difference? Henderson provides a toolkit. Price: be the unambiguous low-cost champion. Hard but powerful. Function: build a better mousetrap. Superior performance, features, quality. Time utility: win through speed and convenience. Place utility: be precisely where and when needed. Perception and image: often the most potent differentiator, etched in the customer's mind via branding, storytelling, and values. Perception is reality. The strategic magic lies in combining these elements: mix cost and convenience, blend function and brand image. This unlocks infinite avenues for unique, defensible, competitive positions. Now, a crucial distinction, where business dramatically outpaces biological evolution. Nature's way involves eons of random chance, tiny mutations, slow incremental adaptation. The environment shifts. The fittest variations gradually prevail. Powerful but glacially slow. Business could drift along, reacting passively, hoping for luck. And yes, pure chance remains a huge factor. But humans wield a superpower, imagination coupled with logic. We can look ahead, analyze, predict, hypothesize, and design deliberate, proactive plans. Business strategists can effectively hijack the evolutionary process. This is strategy. Henderson defines it with piercing clarity. A deliberate search for a plan of action that will develop a business's competitive advantage and compound it. It's taking conscious command of natural competition. Instead of waiting generations, strategy empowers businesses to forge or reshape advantages in years or months. Building this strategy is a continuous cycle, starting with unflinching self-assessment. Where are you truly now? What unique assets do you truly have? Then, Henderson's vital warning. Your most dangerous competitors often look most like you. Why? You're battling for the same resources, customers, playing roughly the same game. They are the immediate threat. The differences between you are the bedrock of your survival. The prime directive of strategy? Systematically enlarge the scope of your unique advantage. This expansion inherently comes at someone else's expense. You're pushing into rival territory. Competition involves conflict over resources. This leads to one of Henderson's most famous assertions. Market share is malarkey. Chasing market share as an end goal is a profoundly misguided quest. Why? Because market share is slippery and arbitrary without clear definition. His grape nuts example nails it. 100% of its niche market, tiny fraction of cereals, minuscule slice of food spending. What market matters? It's meaningless, Henderson contends, unless tied directly to competitive equivalence, where customers see you and a rival as direct substitutes. Your real strategic mission? Stop obsessing over points in vague arenas. Focus, laser-like, on expanding the market territory where your unique, sustainable advantage holds sway. You already dominate 100% of your current unique niche. Survival means keeping those customers. Growth demands pushing boundaries where your specific advantage consistently beats alternatives. Apple's iPod didn't just fight for MP3 share. They rewrote the rules around user experience and ecosystem, creating a vast new territory where their advantage reigns supreme. That is strategic market expansion. The business landscape is littered with companies that chased phantom share without genuine advantage, picked unwinnable fights, hemorrhaged resources, and were pushed aside. Think TI and PCs, Ford's Edsel, or IBM failing to dislodge Xerox and copiers. They lacked the specific, relevant advantage for that fight. Conversely, companies with clarity of advantage achieve stunning dominance. Think Kodak, then, in copiers via brand service, or Coca-Cola in Japan via untouchable distribution, place utility. The enduring strategic imperative? Relentlessly push your advantage outward while fortifying your core. The company with the true edge delivers superior value and enjoys healthier margins. Fuel for reinvestment and innovation. The marketing wars rage, but the ultimate objective must be advantage, not just volume. How does strategy achieve this? By aggressively compressing time. Natural competition is evolutionary, slow, adaptive. Strategic competition is revolutionary. It involves bold, deliberate resource commitments aimed at fundamentally reconfiguring the competitive map. Fast. Think digital photography, detonating film, streaming dismantling video rentals, smartphones eclipsing older giants. These were strategic earthquakes triggered by revolutionary wagers. Henderson distills the capabilities for wielding this power. 1. System mastery, seeing the competitive arena as a dynamic, interconnected system. 2. Predictive insight, anticipating the ripple effects of your moves. 3. Resource commitment, having the firepower and the courage to bet it on future payoffs. 4. Calculated boldness, assessing risks, rewards clearly enough to justify the commitment. 5. Decisive action, overcoming inertia and having the sheer will to act. Henderson cautions, this isn't simple investment analysis. Strategy is infinitely more complex, demanding total organizational commitment. The stakes are immense. One player's successful gambit compels swift, dedicated responses from all others or marginalization follows. That's time compression. Natural competition reacts, strategic competition defines. Naturally, success isn't guaranteed. Strategies fail, execution falters. Competitors surprise, luck intervenes, incumbents have advantages. Victory often hinges on deep insights into competitor psychology. This explains the rhythm of tense stability shattered by rapid realignments, peace and war. And today, true competitive peace is an endangered species. Henderson's core thesis remains electrifying. Biologists offer better business guidance than economists. He critiques classical economic models, perfect competition, as sterile abstractions detached from messy reality. Darwin's framework focused on variation, resource scarcity, adaptation, and the absolute criticality of understanding competitors provides a richer, more practical lens. E.O. Wilson's sociobiology further validates how biological insights illuminate competitive dynamics. Henderson lands the final blow, quoting Darwin. The nature of the other inhabitants with which each has to compete is generally a far more important element of success. The razor-sharp translation for you? Stop the isolated obsession with forecasts or tech. Develop an intense focus on your competitors. Understand their advantages, predict their actions, and ruthlessly define how you will be uniquely, demonstrably superior to the customers you serve. Let's crystallize the actionable wisdom the Vaj Academy community must embed from What Business Owes Darwin. 1. Internalize Gause's law. Sameness equals death. Meaningful differentiation is essential for survival. Ask daily, how are we genuinely different in a way our target customer craves? 2. Forge and defend your unique advantage. Identify, articulate, nurture, and fiercely protect your specific edge. Cost, quality, speed, service, brand. Be precise. 3. Know your rivals, especially lookalikes. Your biggest threats are often similar. Analyze them relentlessly. Strengths, weaknesses, habits. 4. Demolish the market share. Myth. Focus obsessively on expanding the territory where your unique advantage prevails. Where does your advantage truly defeat alternatives? 5. Strategy is accelerated evolution. Use reason and imagination to proactively architect your future. Lead. Don't just react. Prepare for revolutionary commitments. 6. Adopt a biologist's mindset. View your market as an ecosystem. Map players, resources, niches, dominant struggles. Prioritize deep competitor intelligence. 7. Embrace perpetual competition. Assume peace is temporary. Sustainable advantage demands unending vigilance, rapid adaptation, and courageous strategic action. Complacency kills. Bruce Henderson's insights resonate with even greater urgency today. He delivered a vital reminder. Business isn't a clean equation, it's a dynamic, challenging, often unforgiving ecosystem. By embracing these Darwinian lessons, mastering competition through this biological lens, you can forge strategies that are sharper, tougher, more differentiated, securing not just survival, but enduring market leadership. That's your strategic power-up from Vaj Academy. Apply these potent principles, sharpen that edge, define your niche, and go dominate it. Smash subscribe for more transformative ideas made practical for you. Until next time, stay curious, stay strategic, and keep evolving.